What is going on? What is up? Is Rex with Retro Zombie Wrestling, Retro Zombie Gaming. Sorry, I'm trying to get this shit out of. They got the fucking sun coming to my eyes and it sucks. But yeah, I'm out here doing some door dashing. I figured, you know what? Let's record a video because today is the day. Today is WrestleMania. Who's excited? Who's excited? I'm pretty stoked. I'll be honest with you. Sorry about the sun, by the way. I'm just trying to get a good angle of this. WrestleMania, man. WrestleMania 39. 39 WrestleManias. I am old as shit. Damn. WrestleMania 5 or WrestleMania 1, I was 5 years old. Damn, I'm an old motherfucker. Shit. Jesus. But I gotta tell you something, like this WrestleMania, and we all say this every year, oh, this is gonna be the best WrestleMania. This is gonna be one of the best WrestleManias, I think. The match card is fantastic. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Almost every match on this show you want to see. And, I know the one match everybody's kind of like, is the Omos match. But I got to tell you, I got a feeling something big's going to happen during that match. And it might have something to do with a little Hurt Business. I'm just going to leave it there, But as far as the matches, man, I mean, the Bloodline storyline alone, you could put that on the card for the 2 days. And it'd be worth watching. It's like, it wouldn't matter if they'd have any other matches, You don't need any other matches. Just fucking book that. Fuck it. But honestly, the Rey Mysterio Dominic feud, I gotta tell you, man, Dominic Mysterio was never a huge fan of his. Like, he was lackluster. He was horrible in the ring. Guy couldn't talk. You turn that kid heel and he is just taken off. And he's still not the best talker. He's still not the greatest wrestler. But man, it just works. And this feud with him and Rey has been great. I cannot wait for that match. I got a feeling this new LWO that has been formed is going to turn into Dominic running it. I just feel like a big turn's going to happen. It's going to be great. I swear, if they don't fucking pull the trigger and have those guys turn on Rey and start a new LWO with Dominic, I mean, come on, that would be fucking money. That would be great. I'd love it. It'd be phenomenal. And I'm praying they do it. I really do. And the reason I'm thinking they might go that way is if you're a fan of wrestling and you go back to the LWO days, one, who ran the LWO? It was Eddie. Eddie Guerrero ran LWO. And the thing is, the one person that did not want to join the LWO, who was that? That was Rey Mysterio. So it's kind of crazy thinking, oh, the guy that was against the LWO is now the guy running it. I don't think it works. I think Dominic wins that match and Dominic ends up being, the new leader of the LWO. And I hope they stick with that because I think it's great. People are like, oh, they did that so long ago. Yeah, but the LWO, if you go back and really watch it, it never really took off. It never got the chance to. It's not that it didn't take off. It's like it didn't last that long. They didn't give it a chance to just run with it, So I'm hoping that they let that really run. I'm just gonna go down night one real quick. Ray and Dom. I'm picking Dom to win. The tag match with the Usos, Sammy and Kevin have to win. It's just time. I mean, Usos have held the belts the longest of any tag team ever. I mean, they've established they're the greatest tag team. This needs to end. This needs to... I feel like this story needs to be told more between Jay, Jimmy, Roman, and Solo and Paul Heyman. I feel like that's the way they need to go. They need to kind of, let's push Sammy, let's push Kevin, let's push Cody to the side, let them do other things, and let this inner bloodline, feud begin. And that's what they need to do. Let's see, what else is going on? We got the 6-man women's tag. Becky, Trish, Lita, they're going to win. There's no other way to do it. I think Damage Control is about to break up, and I think that's the right move because it just never took off. It just never worked. So I think that feud's going to end, and I think Damage Control's done. I really do. Let's see. What else is going on tonight? Charlotte and Rhea. Definitely Rhea. You can't have Charlotte win against a Royal Rumble winner again. I just, when they did that with Asuka, I was just like, why? So this time I feel like Rhea's going to get the win. Rhea's going to win the belt. It's her time. It's really her time. So hopefully that's the way they go with that one. God, I'm trying to think what else. The four-way tag. I feel like the Raiders are going to win. I feel like Kevin and Sammy, first big feud as tag champs, will be against the Viking Raiders. And that would be... I mean, the Viking Raiders have just completely got shit on the last couple years. And I know they've had a lot of injuries and stuff like that, different stuff going on. But I feel like it's their time. I feel like they're going to get this big win at Mania. And I feel like they're going to feud with Sammy and Kevin going forward. Will they win the tag belts? Probably not. Unless they do the whole brand split again. They do the draft. They split the belts. I don't think they should do that. I don't think they should. I think... Personally, I think the world title and the tag straps should be traveling belts. They should travel back and forth to different shows. And the reason I say for the world title, I think with how they did Roman, where he only shows up once in a while, he never really competes on TV as the world champion, I think it makes those secondary titles mean more. I really do, because it's like those are the main titles, You got a world champions that's not there all the time. I think that's the way it should be. I really do. So, but I hope it's the Raiders. And God, I'm missing a match. I think there's Cena versus Theory. I knew I was missing one more because there's 6 matches each night. Theory's got to win. I don't see it any other way. Theory's gonna win. He has to win. Cena can't be there all the time. He's a busy guy. So, Austin Theory's going to win that match. Hands down. He's got to win that match. I mean, there's no other way to go with it. And Theory's on a roll right now. And I'll be honest, man, I'd really like to see a Theory and Montez Ford feud for the U.S. title. I think that would be great. It's time for, God, I can't even think of their name right now. Anyway, it's time for that tag team to break up with Ford and Montez Ford. And, when you start thinking of something and you just can't remember. But yeah, I really do hope that they end the tag team and Ford goes after the U.S. title, because I think him and Theory, and just watching from that match, like, it was about last Monday, I think it was, when they had that match. I really do think those guys could have a fantastic feud. And I really do think that's a good way to get Ford into a singles career, because, I mean, once he gets going, he's going to take off. He really is. He's something very special. So hopefully that's the way to go. But yeah, Theory's going to beat Cena. I really wish it was John Cena from like 5 years ago that was just having those killer U.S. title matches. I don't think it's going to be that John Cena. I really don't. So that's my picks for WrestleMania. Everybody enjoy yourself. I'll be back on tomorrow morning for night 2.